Chief Director of Communications and Digital Technologies and SA Connect Project Coordinator Rendani Museta joins us now for more on this conversation. A very good evening to you and thank you so much for speaking to us. So the department has revised its target for phase 2, now looking to connect 882,000 households. That's down from the projected target of 1.9 million households. What has led to this cut?
Okay, no, thank you very much for having me. The target that has been revised, that has we've just quoted now, that is the target for up until March 2024. So that is for the financial year. The entire target hasn't moved from 1.9 to 800. So the 1.9 is for the entire 2 years, meaning that by 2025-26, we should still be able to meet the target of 1.7. The 1.7 comes, it has shifted from 1.9 to 1.7 because of the budget cuts that Treasury has imposed on all government departments. So this has also affected the current project that we are working on. So the target has not, it shifted by the proportional amount of the budget cut, which is 15%. So it has moved from 1.9 to 1.7. If you are looking for the period that the project has been projected to be completed.
So is the information that we have incorrect? Because you seem to be implying that there is no revision of the figures, but your 2023 estimates of the national expenditure, the ENE revealed that the department further targeted connecting 3.8 million households during the 2024-2025 financial year. So are you saying there has been no revision, but yet to talk about budget cuts? So I'm thinking there certainly has been some sort of change.
Yes, there is some sort of change. That is why I'm saying it has moved from 1.9 to 1.7. So that is the only shift, which it is proportional to the 15% budget cut. And also the connectivity also has been affected by that 15%. So the information that it has shifted to 82 for the financial year, it is incorrect. But what is correct, it is that it has shifted from 1.9 to 1.7 for the financial year.
From April to September, how many people have actually been connected? And I'm just looking at the reason for the reduction budget.
Yes, yeah. So far, what we were launching, as you have indicated, what the minister was launching was the proof of concept, where we have connected 1,000 households. So the ones that were being launched was the 500 out of the 1,000, and the other 500 would be in Mudimule, which it will be launched as a proof of concept. But the project itself, we have already connected 5,568 households, of which those have been connected through the Wi-Fi. We have deployed 130 Wi-Fi hotspots in other provinces and also in other districts. So those are the numbers that we have already connected so far. But what was being launched was a proof of concept, which had seen a connection of 1,000 households in the Eastern Cape, as well as the other 500 that will be in Limpopo.
So according to your AENE, the number of 897 from the targeted 3.8 million households, which we're told is part of phase 2. Does that form part of phase 1 or is it phase 2? And when you say there's no reduction that takes the numbers down to 882,000 for this financial year, and you say it's actually 1.7 to 1.9, help me crunch the figures, particularly if you say the target is for the 2024-2025 financial year.
Yes. So what you have there, then it is the reduction. It is the reduction of the number by 15%. So if you take the 15% of the 1.9, then you will come down to around 1.7 million for the financial year 2023-24.
And the 3.8, because I mentioned when my colleague, 3.8 million, when my colleague kept on asking the minister the question, what is the total budget? He didn't seem to give an actual figure. And the figures that you're also giving me, perhaps it's me who's just a little hard of hearing or understanding at this point. I'm not quite understanding the way you keep moving the figures around and the financial year targets.
Yes. So the financial year targets, as I have indicated, and as it is what we have and what we have planned for, it is 1.7. It is going to be 1.7 million at the end of the financial year. So as I have indicated, the movement that we're talking about is the 15% movement. That is what we are talking about. So the total amount that we are talking about 2.8 billion. Also, if you move it from the 3 billion, and then you will come down to 2.8 billion in terms of the 15%. If you apply that 15%, that has been taken from the entire budget. So in the financial year, it is going to be 1.7, and then the total and the rest of that would be in the other year, the following year, which is 2024-25, where we will have to complete the project.
And that will be a total of 3.8 million households?
No, the total of the households, it is going to be 5,578,000, which it has moved from 5,800,000. So the target for the entire project, the funding that we are talking about, the entire funding, it is going to ensure that we connect 5,573,000 households. Those are the numbers that are part of the SA Connect project.
Okay, and these figures, by the way, I'm taking from your own department statements, but perhaps there has been some movement. So the state-owned entities, I believe, Broadband, Infraco, Centec, and State IT Agency, SETA, are going to continue to provide broadband connectivity to government facilities over the medium-term expenditure framework period. What about the project going forward? We mentioned from the beginning phase 1, phase 2, and that's why I'm saying I keep not quite understanding where it begins and ends, phase 1 and phase 2, that is. So how will SETA upgrading and connecting government sites help the existing budgets with this project? Will they be involved at all?
Yes, SETA will be involved. However, this one, the one that we're talking about now, we're talking about the households, and that budget is the budget that is earmarked for the household, and part of it will also make sure that we assist SETA as well as it execute its mandate. As we all know, SETA's mandate is to ensure that it connects government facilities. So SETA will continue with its mandate with the assistance of this project as well, to ensure that we synergize the efforts between the hotspots that we will have for the households, as well as to ensure that those can also be utilized to assist on the government facilities. So SETA will continue to do that. The government facilities that we have, we are going to ensure that they are connected. It's 14,342 government facilities. Thus far, SETA has connected close to 6,000 of those government facilities, including the upgrades, because some of them, the issues were the speeds. So they've upgraded the speeds in some of those government facilities.